Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Ow! Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here. need to incinerate these tanks. That's some stench. Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested,
True enough.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need...
Come on. Gotta be some...
Vampires can evade detection by this...
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Hand with the ring, see interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Ring's pretty intriguing.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff?
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better.
Last resort?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, but the very act of contacting this being, an exercise as perilous to me as it would.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy of Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I It's complicated, so without delving into details...
How's it work?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name. Resonance. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions.
Any chance we might see what that...
Indeed. Though I also hope...
Kovinaris spent half his life proving it.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Dettlaff's tissue...
Well, got a few ingredients to There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard it will take them some time nonetheless.
Rarely say no to us.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people...
Now, what could Geralt have written?
So, think you...
I love a challenge.
How about you get the...
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you...
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. Detlef bore my weakness bravely. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and
Bruges, you say?
perhaps a dash. For what?
Back then... Yeah. But we parted again soon after. Gotta ask you the big question. What...
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. Our matter, that of which we are composed,
But were you dead?
as humans understand.
Feel anything?
It's only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt.
Can't have been alive then. She...
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life.
Starting all anew is a very...
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same. If it's still...
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just a
Fair enough. Curiosity.
Not to worry, Geralt.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible. As my presence proves. But...
For a bit. But Triss helped me get it back.
Yes, you humans are rather boggart in those terms. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member... However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth.
All right.
One question to ask one as fascinating as you get. If you were to die...
That's what interests you most?
Many things interest me.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose form, a profession where I wouldn't have to risk my...
Thank you for being honest. Honesty isn't...
Still no sign of your winged...
Dead certain. Let's wait a... Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for...
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted one.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spot.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted one. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much.
Come on, search your memory.
I believe it had a relation to... Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my... What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long...
Ah, professional curiosity.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find...
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are...
What exactly did...
The area around the estate. It's covered in... spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news.
Let's do this. Start making your
If you imagine the white will sit...
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to...
So,
Yes, till later.
tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We'll require one last ingredient.
All right.
And to you, my friend.